Hey guys, how's it going? What's going on, JTP? Miss K9, Ammo, Mr. Pop Gorgio. What's going on? What are going on, Ron? Yeah, NQ. NQ is at that low. Let's see what it does here. I caught a short trade earlier on already. I'll talk about that in a little bit here. But I did short the NQ and I caught a little bit of a stab on that. What's going on, Angelo? Yacht, Bastro, what's going on? Alan, hey. Norpreet, what's going on? You're holding 29,630. Well, you're pretty high up there for sure. What's your price target on that, Noor? Lil Melty, what's going on? Hey, yeah, the shorts were good, man. The shorts were good. It's been interesting to see the NQ, right? Like I feel like this past week here, we've been having sharper pullbacks over the Asia session than usual. Just to obviously have London, New York kind of break back to all-time highs, but very interesting price action to say the least. 3K, 50K count. Yeah, Noor, what's your price target though? What point on this chart are you looking to close out that position? What's good, brother? How's it going, Rasta Pasta? What's going on, Ashcots? Yeah, you guys know the drill, man. Get the likes up, 100%, 100%. 29,330, 29,330. Okay. That's a steeper move for sure on the market. Not to say you can't have it, but we are testing a key spot right now. So let's just see how we move here. I hope for your sake you get your follow through, my man, of course. Of course. What's going on, Bernatti? Yeah, Noor, I'm not gonna tell you how to trade, man. I don't wanna shake you out and shake your confidence here. Do what you gotta do, man. I just know that we are testing our prior low right now, which we've respected quite a few times, but I think I have spots marked at 386 and 332. So just those are just some spots I have marked on the chart. Take it for what you will, though, right? Hey, Marchese. No, actually, I haven't really listened to much of Drake's new music. I listened to his old stuff, but not his new stuff. Yeah, Noor, I'm not really too sure what that means. I don't trade fair value gap stuff. I don't. So, but if I don't know if that what that means to you, my man. Hey, how's it going, Eog? JA 20. What's going on? I'm true. What's going on? Knows, but for me, the Top Step X mobile update that came out earlier feels horrible. I haven't traded Top Step in a little while, so I can't speak to that, but interesting. I hope they get themselves out of whatever they've been in, man, because it's been kind of crazy, to be honest, to see what's been going on for Top Step. I know they're doing a lot more advertising about themselves, but I feel like with a lot of the changes to their plans, it's kind of hard to be excited about what they're doing. What's going on, Roy? Trading style, price action, trend range. I can do both of them. Market structure, bar by bar, multi-time frame analysis. Yeah, that's kind of the gist of it. Levels, right? I use indicators as well for extra conviction. Doesn't decide my trades, but it definitely supports them. Hey, Talk 6. Yeah, man, doing good. Family's getting a little bit better too. Like people who are sick are getting better. They're still sick at the moment though. Mom's still in the hospital, but I think she's gonna get discharged tomorrow. So, do we think we keep dropping? I don't think. I can't speculate that, man. We've been breaking all-time highs over and over and over again, so it's hard for me to be super bearish. Um, I think at this point in time, I'd feel safer waiting for a long setup more than anything at this point. Doesn't mean we can't short. I mean, like I said, I know one of the people are in a short trade right now. I was thinking about 386 and 332 is kind of where we would bounce next if we do. But we'll see, man. I mean, that's kind of my thought process right now. Gold, on the other hand, if you guys know, I've been saying this all week for the past couple of weeks. Gold shorts have been the play, man. Gold shorts have been the play. I'll do the NQ and the gold short review in a bit here, guys. I'm not gonna. I'll do the chart review in a bit. I'm actually waiting for my food to get delivered right now. So it says it's gonna be here in 3 minutes. So I want to grab my food and stuff like that before I go to the chart review. But I'll do that in a bit here. So for now, I'll just kind of connect with the gang and answer some questions as we kind of go through this. For some of the new guys that are here, welcome to Project 365. If this is your first time tuning into the stream or my specific stream, welcome. I myself generally have the slower sessions, so I have the opportunity to chat with you guys and answer questions. So anything you guys got, whether you're new or experienced, you guys want to chat, I'm here for you. I do a pretty good job of going through the chat and answering all your guys' questions. So I will go through my chart reviews of the NQ, of gold. As always, I'll talk about how that performed during our prior sessions coming into the current session, because as you guys who are loyal followers will know, I always talk about session to session. There's always relevant and valuable data to be had. And so we're looking at that, right? So just FYI for the gang here that's just kind of hopping in here. Tonight, so gonna possibly start this. Hey, sounds good. Lil Melty sounds good, man. Both of them are really good. Both Lucid and Tradeify are amazing. And I think Tradeify still has their 40% off right now on all their accounts. So if you haven't used it as well, code RAKE, 40% off, man. No problem, Roy. Hey, Jake, are you in those shorts, man? Those gold shorts were screaming your name. Would you take a 5 or 50-minute trigger here for longs? What does that mean by trigger? Are you a mastermind student, or like do you have a different style of trading? Trigger means so many different things depending on your style of trading. I have Jake levels, yes, but I have other things that I add on top as well. Nor TP hit 29,330. What do you mean TP hit? We're not at 29,330 yet. And so Ash Scott's, when you said, would you take a 5 or 50-minute trigger here for longs? Well, I would like to see 15 minutes for sure, but I would also like to see where it forms. I think that's important for me as I take a look at this chart. So we'll give it a bit. We'll see, man. We'll see. We got about 136 of you guys here and 59 thumbs up. You guys, I know I'm very loyal to the thumbs up, in a sense. If we can get to 200 thumbs up even within the next 10-15 minutes, I'll do the giveaway right away, man. I'm not, because the way I look at it is that the quicker we rack up, the quicker we can do that second giveaway. You know what I mean? So for the gang that's out there, man, if you're fresh here, let's get the thumbs up on the stream here. The quicker we get that, the quicker I can get that first giveaway out to the gang. Double hourly inside bar plus that meltdown. Yeah, I mean, you know what? Gold's been like in this daily range for a while. I'll talk about it more in a bit, but yeah, it's crazy, man. What up, Rye Guy? Is it possible to take a trade every day? Yeah, absolutely, man. I think it just really comes down to your style of trading. You want to scalp it, you want to take a long trade, reversal trade. Depends on what your style is, man. I think that depending on your setups as well, you might not always find a setup every day, but there's always a setup. It really just comes down to your style of trading. What have I ordered for food? You guys will see soon. Someone in the chat yesterday told me that they wanted me to bring tea to this, so I did order a tea beverage for tonight. So, hey, YSG, what's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. Pete, Zen Trader, what's up? What's up? Extremis. Where is target NQ short? Well, I know there's some guys in the short right now. I don't feel good shorting past 332. I mean, we'll see, right? I mean, right now we're pulling down quite harshly right now at the moment, so I wouldn't fight the trend per se, but let's see if we can get like a 15-minute hold on the 29,332 area there. What up, RJV? 29,430. Oh, okay. Nice. Congrats on your target hit. So does that mean you passed your 350K accounts with that short there, Noor? Do you think other prop firms will follow suit with Top Step and my friend with decreasing their payout cap? You know what? It's hard to say. I would say that generally from a business model perspective, and take this for a grain of salt because I don't actually know what they're doing behind the scenes. The way when people are developing prop firms, the way that they function, their payout structures, whether it's speed, the amount of payouts you can get, the how high the payouts can be per request, the consistency rules, all those things play a factor in how they operate their business model, right? So I think that when like a company like Topstep, where they have no consistency rules and they've had the platforms and the way that they've been, and I mean, there's a reason why they restricted their metals trading before too, right? I think those are just there's certain prop firms that are just more prone to getting, milked maybe a little bit harder. And I think that's why they changed the rules that they change. I think that, to be honest, for props like Lucid, Tradeify, I can't see them really reducing it. I mean, who knows, right? I can't see them reducing it because they've structured the formula of their playbook in the way that they have, and I'd like to believe it's probably been successful for them. So it's hard to say. You never know what they'll decide to do, but I can't see them doing it because of the way they've already structured their business. So um, yeah, Noor, take it easy, man. That's still a pretty banger trade, man. 2.2K, well done. What's going on, Adam? Hey, Ali. Oh, I just got the notification that my food's here from Uber. I'll be right back, guys. Actually, I'm just gonna leave it. I'll leave it right here as a chat, just so people who are kind of tuning in right now. Be right back, grabbing food. When I get back, I will do the NQ and GC review. All right, I'll be right back. But let's get the gang here. Let's drop some thumbs up on the stream. When I get back, maybe we'll actually be at 200 thumbs up already. I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, I'm back. I am back. What did I miss? What did I miss? Want more on that GC short, but yes, just made payout at this spot here. Let's go, Jake. Congrats, man. Love that you locked in a payout, my dude. Iceman. What's Iceman? Hey, Mana. How's it going, man? Am I missing something? What's Iceman? Would you consider a 2-minute buy setup here, or do you wait for 2-minute frames, like 2 minute, 5 minutes to flip? Jake's model. Yeah, I think where the price responds is really important to me. Oh, Drake's album. That's what you guys are talking about. Okay. I was like, what's Iceman? Why do you guys keep like putting that in the chat here? Yeah, I mean, in terms of 2-minute triggers, I don't, although I trade 5-15s often, depending on how sharp the move, I don't immediately take the first 2-minute setups. I think that's really risky, to be honest, is why I don't take them. Got it. Wow, man, you guys are on that. Drake's new album. Got it. Hey, Ash, oh, man, that's totally fair, man. That's totally fair. I mean, I'm obviously careful with how much I explain about the mastermind stuff on stream, because that's obviously not my sauce to give away. But yeah, I mean, like, generally for me, I don't look at 2 minutes. I find that 2 minutes might be a little bit more valuable over the New York session, because you get a little bit more volatility and volume. I find that 2 minutes are not really that reliable always, necessarily, especially during the Asian session, just because you don't have the volume for that. By the way, there's about 182 you guys. It means that like 80 of you guys have not given a thumbs up on the stream yet, guys. Come on. I really want to do that giveaway for you guys, gang. NQ shorts are too far down already. Yeah, I mean, you can continue to short the lower high. Like we are testing this key channel that we've been talking about. I'm going to go through the NQ review in just a bit, guys, and I'm going to chat on all of this. And then we'll touch on it. For those who are curious what I ordered, so food-wise, some of you guys actually talked about Hawaiian food before. So if you're in Vancouver, you'll know what this is, this brand. It's poke. This is Hawaiian poke. We got like spicy tunas and shoyu tuna, like on like a bed of rice. And then for you guys who are asking me about the tea, this is my Hawaiian fruit tea. This stuff is so addictive and it's so refreshing. I love this stuff, man. This is my meal for the night. All right. Yeah, man. Sometimes I have late dinners because it's I'm on the go and hustling, so I don't get to eat sometimes at the regular times I probably should be eating. %, guys, 100%. All right. I'm going to go through the charts now, guys. I'm going to go through NQ, and I'm going to go through gold. I'm going to talk about, again, as usual, we're going to go back to our most recent session that we just had together. And we're going to talk about how price ended up playing out after we logged off, how we went into the New York session, and so on and so forth, okay? So yesterday on the NQ, we were here. And so, by the way, I should probably update you guys. You guys remember that Funded Next account that I took on? It was such a noob move of me. I didn't realize that there was a consistency rule to that account. So I completely overshot my account, actually. I was only supposed to shoot technically for, I guess, $800 or $900, maybe $1,000 actually. And it's a 40% consistency rule. So I technically overshot completely. So now I have to make $2,500 again, and then probably another $1,000 on another day. So unfortunately, I made it that much harder for me to pass that account now, but it is what it is. All good. So anyway, sorry, kind of going into that, right? Yesterday, you can see here on this channel area, we had a really good short opportunity. We've been seeing that over the Asian sessions, we've had some days where we've had a lot of good short opportunities on the market. And so on the NQ, we did get a lot of that over the course of last night. Yeah, we did, sorry, give me a second. We did range a little bit here as usual, as kind of expected, but we did respect the channel and we did respect the Globex opening print. So if you were able to catch the longs off of this, or you caught the short above beneath that, either way, those were some solid setups. And I know that some of you guys in the chat was able to catch that over the course of the stream. So that was really solid overall. You can see here as well is that we did and this was after the session was over already. We did end up coming down here and tagging the old all-time high area at 429, 480 before we started pushing back up coming into the New York session. Again, beautifully held You can see over pre-market, we had set the lows here in the areas of 29,448. And going into the New York Open, we did open and test the low of that channel, as you can see here, before we launched up and pretty much just set a strong move to the upside. Now, I'm not one to trade off the open, but a trade like this is where I'd be open to it, mainly because of where the pre-market was. So I think this would have been a great long opportunity. So anyone who caught longs over the New York session today, congratulations. You can see how Globex opening continues to play well of a reference point for us as we go into our other sessions, as I always talk about over and over and over again. Overall, I mean, we saw a pretty massive move. I mean, we once again we set all-time highs, which I probably need to update my chart actually on this because I haven't done that yet actually. So let me do that. Give me a second here. Give me a second, guys. I just got to update this. Sorry. I realized I had not done that yet, actually. Okay. Anyways, so we set new all-time highs, right? Now, coming into the session, this is very similar. This is actually very similar to the other Asia session where after we had just freshly broke all-time highs on New York, we started finding that we were holding beneath like the lower high range. And what I'm referring to right now is I want you to look at this price action right here, okay? And then look back to this. This day, we had broken all-time highs and we had resistance here. And then we basically locked in a resistance on the lower high before we melted off. So right now, on this day currently, we had a very similar situation where we broke new all-time highs, and then Asia, we double topped again, lower high, and we basically just melted off from here. So very similar price action. I'm not saying that like, you know, it has to always repeat that way, but I do pay attention to stuff like this, right? Coming into the day, you can see here some really solid opportunity. I think the cleanest setup here is whether or not you caught the longs here off the 2-minute bounce of the level and the channel that we've been referencing as well here, or that beautiful lower high beneath VWAP, the 200 EMA and Globex. Nice lower high short here to the downside. That alone, I mean, depending on your entry point, even if you took a little bit of a later entry point, that offered you like a solid, what is this now? From this point, about 161 point to the downside, and that doesn't even include where we are at right now. I mean, from there, that's 250 points, which, I mean, catching a move like this over Asia is unbelievable, right? So anyone who caught that short, congratulations. That's freaking amazing. So just kind of just sharing with you guys on that in terms of the NQ. Now, going on to, actually, no, sorry, before I do that, let's just zoom out into like the larger time frames and take a look at what we're doing here right now. So yeah, our daily bar is pushing down right now. And, you know, could we move a little bit lower? Sure. We haven't necessarily really broken here for me to really think bearish. I mean, if we broke beneath the 29K, then yeah, maybe I may be interested in taking a larger time frame pullback trade. But for now, I mean, I would tread carefully. I mean, we've had an over 300 point move to the downside over this Asia session. So, I mean, I got to manage my expectations a little bit as well. Again, it's not to say that it can't keep going. I just want to tread carefully in that regard, right? So just kind of my 2 cents on that. Right now, we're holding beneath this channel that we've had on our chart for the past week of our stream. And so maybe this could be the lower high that sends us lower, but I'm not really too sure, right? Right now, we're consolidating here at the moment. So we also arguably could be consolidating for a push up. So we'll see. Patience is a virtue. Don't chase anything, especially after a move that's happened this strong already. Now, going into gold, I've been talking about this a lot now for the past week, and you guys who have been on every one of my streams are probably like, okay, I've heard this over and over and over again, but it's finally happened. What have I been saying the past week? I am bearish on gold. Why am I bearish on gold? I already mentioned this before. Larger time frame wise, it does look like we're just setting in lower highs to keep pushing lower. And if we do crack the structure beneath us, I think we have much more room to sink further on gold. I've been talking about how the fact in the past week here, we have just been ranging. I've said that literally every stream. Like, even though, you know, like the NQ keeps breaking all-time highs, the daily on gold has just been ranging. And so even though it's ranging, there's been good opportunity. I mean, swinging high, swinging low. There's been so many opportunities for us to take, which has been really good to see. And if you guys remember what I said on most of the streams, especially this last stream, I've been talking about the fact that there's nothing wrong with ranging. You just got to acknowledge when it's ranging and then trade that, right? And so there was a lot of opportunity for us to trade the highs and the lows. And one of you guys asked me yesterday, right, on the stream, what was this? It was about, we started the stream about right here, and I shorted, if you guys remember. I shorted gold here, and you guys asked me the question of why did I short gold? And I said I had an area of interest at 4718, and it's been an area of interest for quite some time now. It's not like a new thing. If you look back on all my streams, it's been on the chart for a while now. So, but I looked at that, and we also held beneath the level. So I was like, you know what? Let's take the short, because I'm thinking that we are now at the upper end of the range. And I made this comment as a refresher for those who are just popping on for the first time, but also a refresher for those who may have missed that when I said that yesterday, was that I was looking to target at least the mid part of the range, which would have been Globex, or if you got the balls to hold for it, hold for the bottom of the range. Now, I obviously sold off when it hit the bottom of the range. And if you guys remembered here, some of you guys on the chat were actually saying like, hey, Alan, like, your trade's coming back against you. I don't know if you guys remember that. Oh, actually, here, let me just replicate this move here for you guys, because it was right here. It was right there. Right there. That was essentially my trade, right? And so I had the trade set up here. I caught my 1R trim, so I trimmed off here for 1R, which was like, actually it was more than 1R. It was 6 points, right? And I remember someone in the chat, or many of you guys were like, Alan, like, this is such a sharp bounce. Like, aren't you going to move your stop and profit? You should just close your position. And again, I mean, all due respect, I understand why. We all have different trading strategies. I respect yours. I hopefully you guys could respect mine as well. And I would say Jake probably has more balls of steel than I do when it comes to this. But when I take a trade, I always tell people that once I've shot the bullet, it's out of the chamber, and I accept the risk that comes with it, right? And so this was a perfect opportunity where you guys can see, because you guys were like, oh man, that's a bad idea, Alan, close it out. Well, guess what, right? I trimmed it for 6 points, and then after the fact, even after this pullback, it did end up hitting my TP, which then I got 12 points on gold. And you guys know, and I trade minis, I don't trade micros. So that's like big dollars that were locked in. And that basically set the pace for my account that I was able to build on that funded next account, right? So that was a good example of why I don't move stop losses. If you watched a couple streams ago, I took an NQ trade where I did move the stop loss. And what happened? Because I moved the stop loss, I got stopped out, and then the trade worked in my favor. So had I just left it as is, I would have been able to hit my target, right? So just understand that, yes, you know what? It's not going to always work. Losing is part of the game, but me trusting my trade and letting things play out is part of my strategy, right? But you can see that my thesis about gold and its range, you could have made money literally just longing the lows and shorting the highs throughout the entire session. You can see this, right? Long, 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 over and over and over and over again, because we were just ranging. Now, coming into the New York session here that we just had, this is where we got a little tricky. I can see where some of us may have where we may have gone stopped out if maybe we were shooting a little too large on our short trade, because although we did get a nice pullback here off the New York opening print, we didn't get follow through. So again, it was still a decent move. Like, don't get me wrong. I mean, it depends on your expectation of what you're looking for, but a 7-point trade on gold is still not too shabby, all things considered. I guess if you're trading super, super small size, you might be looking for a larger move than that. But just to give you guys a comparison, a 6-point move on gold is equivalent to like a 30-point move on NQ from a dollar perspective anyways, right? But I think the cleanest trade came about a couple hours after opening. You can see here that after we had faked our way back up, we came back down and we held beneath the opening print. And that ended up becoming the lower high that sent us further and further down. And guess what we did? If you guys remember on the stream, I had made the comment, I'm like, there's a possibility that we may come back and tag this channel. I made that comment. And although we didn't have that happen over our pre-London session, we absolutely had that happen over our New York session. And it literally came back to the T, to the damn T, right? So I'm glad that gold is finally breaking out of that daily range. I'm really hoping that we get follow through. If for some odd weird reason gold manages to launch back up and put in a very large failure to go lower on the daily, then maybe my mindset on the short thesis might change. But until then, right now, I'm pretty bearish on this. And you can see coming into the Globex session, pretty much that that fake out and that hold below the VWAP was it, right? If you missed the VWAP because the VWAP short wasn't as clean, we had a nice 4636 level lower high retest here that offer a short. And this would have been brutal because if you were sitting in this range, you would have been watching this for quite some time, right? And now, as you can see, we're continuing to move lower and we're just hovering now between the 4595 gold level. So anyways, right as of right now, again, I'm just going to zoom back out to the daily time frame so that you guys can see this, right? Like we have a possibility to keep pushing, right? I mean, I know we gapped down and some people will see if we could close the gap. I don't know, maybe an opportunity might present itself over New York, but as of right now, I'm a big old bear as far as it comes with gold, right? And you can see that that lower high off that level that I talked about right now is literally happening. It's happening right now, right? We've already moved 8, what is it? Total of 11 points already off this lower high area. So anyways, that's just kind of my quick review of gold and NQ, how it's traded, how it's worked out. Time and time again, I talk about the fact that the things we talk about in this stream has been playing out into the following periods as well. So anyways, just my 2 cents on that. I'm just going to catch up on the chat, gang, just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Man, my trading day, it's all right. Not too shabby. I only took a couple trades today. Not too much at this point. It's been crazy, man. I've been having a busy weeks lately. So, Virtual Concrete MM9, what's going on, brother? It just keeps rising. NQ, I think, keeps rising. I mean, yeah, it is kind of crazy, but don't fight the trend is all I can say. Will you be trying to catch the falling knife on NQ today? Nope. I'll tell you right now, the answer is nope. I'm not. If I'm shorting, I have low expectations right now. It's too far gone at this point. If anything, I'm going to be more interested in taking a look at where longs might be able to play out for us. You have zippies for Hawaiian style food here. John White, where are you from, by the way? Apologies if you've said this before, but I don't know where you're from. Historic, what's going on, man? Lunch break, eh? I can see you're definitely in a different time zone. Salmon Poke's fire. I'll tell you right now, if you're ever in Vancouver, man, Steve's Poke Bar has like the best poke by far. All the other poke places that are in Vancouver are definitely more like fusion sushi bowls than anything. You can't beat Steve's Poke Bar, man. It's like legitimate homemade spices and homemade marinades, man. These things are so good. I literally have it at least once a week because it's like a healthy meal for me and it fills me up. What's going on, Joshin? Hey, big boy. Ashcott, Jake's system is the foundation, but I have my own way of going about it, just like how many of the other streamers on Project 365 have renditions of what they've done with their trading style. Brennan, I don't know what an order block is. I believe that's an ICT reference. I don't know what that means. I would say that as far as channel goes, it depends. I mean, my larger time frame channels are like, trend change pivot points, right? When it comes to the smaller time frames, I'm usually just drawing those out visually for you guys so that you guys know what I'm looking at, because it's hard. Like, obviously I know what I'm looking at when I'm looking at the chart, but for a lot of you guys who are learning, you guys might not fully grasp what you're looking at, right? So I do draw those little visuals to help you guys out. I'm to catch up. Which indicator do you use? Jatan Puri. I use EMAs, the 9 EMA, 20 EMA 50, 200 VWAP. That's what I kind of keep on the screen. But again, they don't drive my trades. They're just supportive there. Hey, Spax Trades. What's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. Simon, hello. Hopefully you had a safe travel back from the island. Kuss Racks, man. I mean, if you're short at 46.24 on gold, I mean, you've had a pretty large move already. Look at that, eh? That lower high on gold. What a beauty. 20-point move already. Freaking beautiful. Yeah, honestly, Cursor Racks, I don't know what your size is, but you've been in a short for quite a while at this point, is what it sounds like. So I don't know if you really want to keep holding. That's up to you, man. I'm never going to tell someone how to manage the trade position. And Cus Rax, I'm not too sure when you asked that question. So when you're saying today that's hella long, no, you think we'll hit that? I'm not really too sure what you're referring to right now. Ramirez, what's going on, brother? Rudy, what's going on? Spax, you know it, man. You know it. Am I a breakout trader? Actually, I'm far from that. I do not take breakout trades. Yeah, the gold short's been paying, right, guy? It's been crazy. Thanks, big boy. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, man. I mean, there's so much to trading, and it can get so confusing, but I'm glad it's been helping you out, man. Any news? What is happening? I don't know. I haven't checked the news feed. Actually, I have no idea. I'll probably have to take a peek in a bit here. Hey, what's going on, Kamya? But this is crazy, though, the way that we're coming down right now. Let's check the news feed. Is there anything going on here? Nothing too crazy. I mean, what I see in this is equities fall as inflation concerns pressure global markets, Europe market wrap. Japan to maintain reduced mandatory levels of private crude oil. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if there's anything particularly. Hey, that's awesome, Moonlight. Glad to hear it, bro. What's going on, Animal? Yeah, I know it's you, bro. I didn't want to call you up by your first name in case you were trying to be private about it. Hey, no problem. Yeah, let me know. We'll book another one-on-one, bro. So if you're bearish on gold, when would you look to enter the short? Yeah, I mean, quite a bit of the move has happened already. That's the thing that's really, really tough. Generally speaking, when a large move like this has taken place, I'm looking for a little bit more of like a retrace before, I want to enter it, because it's just such a large move already. It's really hard. Like, no matter what, no matter how I look at this, I'm chasing now if I hop in this trade. So I'm almost kind of trying to decide where would be a good long trade on GC. Long trade in the sense of like where we might be able to get a nice bounce and decide from there where we want to go. So yeah, at that point in time right now, I think that's what's likely going to happen for me on gold, is I'm going to watch for that, because I can't imagine gold sinking much more without some sort of a pullback. How do you draw the channels? Is it order blocks? Brendan, I already answered that question. I'm not sure if you were AFK. Waiting for longs. I feel you, bro. And NQ's melting. What's the news behind the dip? No idea, man. No idea. NQ. You guys remember what I said earlier on the trade review, right? We talked about that channel that we're consolidating beneath. Looks like we had some follow through on that short, which is beautiful. Nice humble 50-point move already to the downside. Which is freaking awesome. Hey, Brendan, that's okay, man. I was saying that I don't know what order blocks are. I'm assuming that's an ICT reference. I was just saying that I draw them on larger time frames just to capture where trends change. But if anything, I usually just draw them on a smaller time frame just so that you guys can visually see the structures that I'm talking about. YSG, you in a short 310? Yeah, 310. It's possible. I've got a spot at 332. I hope it doesn't bounce there. But yeah, if we could break past 332, then 310 should be a cakewalk. Palantir. I don't trade Palantir. I've never even looked at that, to be honest. I can't say. Can't say, my man. I can't say. Just eating some of my poke while I talk to you guys. I actually haven't checked it. Are we at 200 yet? 133. Come on, guys. There's 277 of you guys. You guys want this giveaway, right, guys? I am into music for Natty, but I haven't listened to any of Drake's new stuff. So I listen to his old stuff. Any thoughts on starting a food vlog page? Honestly, I know I actually post them a lot of my stories, especially when I travel. I post a lot about it. I don't put it on my feed because I don't know if it's gonna be like a negative thing. You know what I mean? Like, I think a lot of people who follow me for trading stuff, but I don't know if the food stuff would be more of a, like a deterrent. I don't know. I do eat a lot though, and I do post a lot about food. And to be honest, for those who don't know, professionally speaking, I audit restaurants. Like I audit, I consult, and I build restaurant businesses. Like that's literally my gig. So, sorry. So technically speaking, I could dive into that huge, to be honest, and on that topic. YSG, you know I can't be bought like that, okay? If the food's not great, the food's not great. Green, I absolutely journal my trades. I probably journal my trades more than most people. Any of my students in the chat right now will know that I'm a freaking crazy person when it comes to journaling. Yeah, trader guys, I have no idea, man. I was looking at the news feed. I didn't see anything too crazy, so I'm not really too sure what's driving this. It's crazy though that it keeps going. Maybe Trump got mad. Ron, I journal on trader stats. I know there are a lot of like strong platforms out there like TradeZilla, but I don't pay for that just because it's like I don't use half the stuff that it comes with, so I don't see a point in spending it. I think TradeZilla is like what, $60, $70 a month. Trader stats like $18, $20, so it's just cheaper. So it does what I need it to do. But honestly, if you want to, you can always just like journal on like your notepads or your Excel or whatever, right? Whatever works for you. What's your top 3 points in your journaling? I don't really have a top 3 points. My journals are really deep, man. Psychology, news impacts, your strategy, and your strategy alone would take up like a great point of the page, right? So, do we get a pullback on gold? I don't know, man. Do we? Jeez. Yeah. I mean, both charts are just sinking right now. This is what I mean, though, right? Like, you guys can totally jump on this this meltdown, but this is not like scalable, right? Like, in no given day would I ever just jump into trade right now. So it doesn't make sense for me to do that right now, as tempting as it is. Green, to be honest, your question on journaling is actually a very in-depth one. I could spend over an hour talking about this one. But no, I mean, journaling should be everything. You really should be thinking about it this way: is like if you're journaling because you're trying to figure out what your expected value is as a trader, right? So you should be journaling anything and everything that has to do with who you are as a trader. I hope you get your target, YSG. Shit's moving, man. Hey, Mr. Bradley. I'm not in the Tradeify competition. I wasn't aware of the Ninja Trader competition, but I mean, sorry, I've registered for the Tradeify competition. I don't know if I'm going to be allowed to contribute in it, though. I'm capped out with them. So last year, they actually didn't let me compete. So I did some research. Most people say this sell off because of 10-year yield cross above 4.5%. Maybe. I don't know. Do you know what caused this whole move down? Nope. I know everyone keeps asking. I have no idea, man. I mean, I seen some stuff on the news feed, but I don't know if those things were big enough to make this move happen. There you go. What T Musa just said there. He uses OneNote and he screenshots the trade. Yeah, that works too, man. This last 15 candle hold key level. What's good with y'all tonight? What's going on, Demarcus? What was your entry again, YSG? I know your target's 310. Yeah, smash the like button, guys. Come on. What are we at? Are we at 200 yet so we can do a giveaway? We're at 160. There are 273. You guys have 160 thumbs up. I'm doing a 50K giveaway, but I just need to get to 200 thumbs up. I need 40 more thumbs up, gang. Amnol, right on, man. That's exactly what I do. 406 is your entry point. Okay. Well, I hope you get your target, brother. I really do. It's moving fast. Moving fast. Just give me a second here. I just gotta read this message here for a bit. All right. We're roughly 229 points and counting away from VWAP. That's kind of nuts. I know. I'm going to see how we form our candle here, man. We have 11 minutes left until this hourly candle closes. So we shall see. If you were getting into a food franchise, which one would you go for? That's a very broad question, my man. It really depends on what you love. I think it's important that any kind of restaurant business that you get into. Sorry, give me a second. I'm just looking at my trade of 8 here right now, and like the way that the candle had like moved, it kind of like gapped. That was very weird what it just did there. Sorry, I got so distracted, guys. I was like on my side chart here, I see trade of 8, and like the bars did like usually they'll open bar by bar by bar. The bar that just opened was like it opened like this, which is very weird. I think my chart just glitched. Um, da, da, da. Yeah, so for food, I mean, I think any type of business you get into, you got to take into account a lot of things like your economics, right? Like what are wages like out there, and like what are your costs of real estate? I think that a lot of times I look at things like your fixed cost has to be a certain percentage, your gross margins, like there's just so many things that's involved in that, right? So you have to love what you do for sure. Like whatever food you're serving, you better love the crap out of it, because if you can't be passionate about it, then it's just not ideal. Again, my personal opinion. Um, yeah, there's so many though, man. And also depends on where you are around the world. Like I saw the comment here that someone said like he knows a couple IHOP franchisees. Like personally for me, I would not go into that industry. Like how you mentioned IHOP, I would not go into that industry because you're not high end, but you're not fast food. And I find that especially after the pandemic, it really killed that segment of the market. So I would say that that's a very risky business to get into. DeMarcus, I don't think you need a crazy amount to trade with. I did post it on my story before actually about my build setup, but I don't think you need my build setup though. My build setup's a little crazy. It's because I use it for work and stuff like that too. You got a My Fund of Futures Pro plan, account eval, you're up 4K. What kind of eval do you have right now? I'm assuming that's not a 50K eval because you should have passed already. Chipotle is very trendy. Do they franchise though? I thought Chipotle are just fully corporate. How did you get into food industry on auditing financial side? I grew up in the food industry, to be honest, so it's always been my thing. So everything from like systematic processes, hospitality, food, recipes, supply chain management, financial auditory, like all that stuff. Like that's my shtick. You took that 45-point long, eh? Damn. Oh, good morning, Massimo. Yeah, I mean, there's 295 of you guys on right now, guys. Let's rack up these thumbs up so we can get that giveaway. There is no reason why we can't get one done right now, gang. Come on. Just blow my funded. That's one day away from payout. Oh, Coco, no. I'm so sorry to hear, man. That's brutal. Ah, you have that account, 9K. Okay. Just trade the chart, man. Don't get too caught up in the noise of your targets and stuff like that. Where did you hug your stop loss on that YSG? Because I was gonna say, I mean, it wouldn't have been a horrible idea to have hugged it to 342 or something like that. What do you think of ice cream shops? I took my son to a shop today and saw a poster that said they sold 946 scoops last year and they charged 550 per scoop. Might be better than trading. Ice cream can be good. So like I think that like if you know how the ability of how to like make your niche product, because there's a lot of ice cream shops out there. Ice cream can be very lucrative, but you definitely have to know what you're doing in that industry, and you have to love it too. It's very seasonal, right? So depending on where you are around the world, ice cream can be great, and ice cream can be a killer. Like if you're in a very cold part of the world, I mean, I don't think you could do that well. But if you're in hot parts of the world, yeah. I mean, there's a famous gelato place in Italy that place that generates millions in revenue a month. So is this the puke day Jake was talking about? I don't know, man. You trailed it on the 5 minute. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're able to still capture some of the profit there, YSG, which taking along prior to the close at the 4 hour. No, man. Right now, just wait, man. Like this is dangerous. This is dangerous territory. I know everyone's trying to catch this reversal, but for those who don't know, reversals have the lowest probability, right? It has great R multiple return, but it has low probability. So just tread very carefully, whatever you guys are doing. Don't size too high. Don't go too crazy, right? Just keep that in mind, man. The D-Gen has arrived. What's going on, Moneybag? Good to see you, man. 900 away from a TPT 50K funded. Let's go, Mass Clutch. Good luck, bud. What do you think about the Ernest ice cream? It's incredible, and the numbers there must be doing are insane. Yeah, Ernest ice cream's not bad. If you're out here, because yeah, that's right, because you're in my neck of the woods. Depending on what you kind of look for, there's actually a place in Chilliwack and in Abbotsford called what is it called? It's gonna bother me now. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank here. Hold on. It's totally gonna bother me if I don't look this up. I have no idea why I'm drawing a blank. Banter's. Amnol. If you ever go to Chilliwack or Abbotsford, as far as ice cream goes, Banter's ice cream has such good ice cream. Their cinnamon toast crunch ice cream is like to die for. If you like Asian flavors, there's a place in Commercial Drive called Elephant Garden. They do like a mango coconut ice cream, Vietnamese iced coffee, black sesame, Hong Kong style milk tea. Very, very good. And then there's some good gelato places as well. Because again, ice cream and gelato are two completely different things, right? So anyways, my 2 cents on that, Omnal. Do pizzas and do it well. High margin scalable. Pizzas are very good. It's a very saturated market depending on where you are, but it is good business though. There is that Rye guy. There is actually a meaning behind the name YSG. I'll let him tell. I don't know if he wants to tell the story, but there's a reason behind that. Yeah, man. Good on you, Split Striker. If you got your win, you got your win, man. Yeah, in Miami, I'm not surprised. It's so freaking hot there, man. The next level is so darn down. We're so gold, silver is a lower day. Gold. What's gold doing? I think gold can still keep going, to be honest. Could we get a retracement? Maybe, but freaking NQ, dude. Wild. I caught the YM longs during Asia last night on my TPT account. Absolutely destroyed the consistency. Need an extra 1.2K. Yikes. Overshot, man. YSG, man. I don't blame you, bro. I think it's just the thought process of like how far it's come down. In your mind, you're thinking to yourself, like, how could I hold for longer? Like, what are the chances, right? I don't blame you, dude. I don't blame you. What do you think about boba milk tea? Is it a good business now since there are so many of them that keep coming out? If you can figure out how to run a bubble tea business on your own dime, no, like your own brand and all that stuff, it's still profitable. It's not as profitable as it once was, but it's still good. But yeah, it's a very competitive market, so you really have to know what you're doing, man. You gotta. I think every bubble tea shop knows like you have to have that one thing or something that you're known for to become your anchor that draws business in, right? Otherwise, you're gonna get eaten up. I don't know, like depending on where you are in Vancouver, there's so many solid bubble tea places that it's like it's hard to compete. How far north have I traveled? I mean, I've been to the northern parts of the provinces that we have here, but I haven't been to like the Yukon. The Yukon is as far north as we can go. I've never been there. West Coast. I think a lot of people caught the shorts actually, man. So just not everyone's holding on to them for as long. YSG. Yeah, you could tell Nate again, man. I was long after breaking day low. I accepted hard stop loss and turned to short. Now I'm break even. All right. Yeah, these moves are disgusting. Yeah, no, I've tried this pistachio before. Bernardi, that's freaking awesome, dude. West Coast. Yeah, man, I'm from Vancouver. YSG, take it easy, man. Get some rest. Yeah, shorts are running right now on NQ. I'm curious how we're going to react here, though. We're coming up to a pretty hot spot. Harith, I'm sorry to hear that, but that's exactly why I always talk about how reversal trades are the lowest probability trades, man. Don't try to catch a falling knife. Yeah, take it easy, man. Get some rest. Late entries? Honestly, all you can do is take lower highs at this point. But I'm just not interested, man. This is scary. Oh, West Coast. You're in North Van? Yo, that's crazy, dude. I'm actually not too far from you if that's the case. I'm like by Burnaby, basically. I'm in Vancouver, but I'm by Burnaby. I'm not going to be super bearish just yet. We're, again, right? Well, let's just see what the NQ wants to do here, right? Like this is a pretty big sell-off right now. But just remember that in the end of the day, even though this seems like a very big sell-off, we're still in a pretty like crazy area on the chart here. Damn, sorry to hear that, Harith. Yeah, man, you definitely got to shake it off, man. Take it easy, brother. I can't remember how many accounts were blown trying to catch this drop. Yeah, man. It's true. It's why you just got to be patient, man. Just be patient. I haven't taken any trades this session, man. It's just been melting. I mean, I don't feel good. I've been just chatting with the gang here. What's that mean crazy area on the chart? What do you mean? Sorry, did I miss something? My IG? Give me a second here, gang. Ali, you're always on it, man. Thank you. You a boss. Oh, we're just like, this is a very important part of the chart that I was watching. Like the 29236 to 29213. I've had this part marked off from before. So it's just a spot of interest for me. We're bouncing a little sooner, but this is an example of where, like, because we're not in that area yet, I'm not going to consider this a bounce yet. I'd rather just patiently wait. Yeah, split striker. He knows what I'm talking about right now. I'll get into that in a bit. So the reason why I'm making the comment right now, guys, here, you know what? Before I do the giveaway, let's talk about this, right? Why am I saying that this part is an interesting spot? And by the way, guys, there's like 342 you guys right now. Let's get those thumbs up so we can do giveaways, man. I would love to give multiple giveaways tonight with the gang. Let's do it, especially before we close out the week here. So this area on the 29236 area, if you look back, and I will go to the hourly time frame so that you guys can see this a little bit more clearly. Look at this. Look at this area, guys. This is a very strong area. And so I'm just watching price here to see how we react. I mean, we're reacting a little sooner than I was anticipating, to be honest. And this is where I'm not going to chase this, right? Like I don't, a lot of people might look at this and be like, oh, like let me verbally visualize what's probably going through someone's head right now. Okay. If I was looking at this chart, I'm probably looking at it and be like, okay, this is the spot that I want right now. Okay. Okay, we're wicking now. We're wicking. Am I gonna wait? Should I wait until it tags the channel? Oh wait, this bar is green now. Oh, I should probably just hop in now because you know this might be it. And the problem with me, like me saying that out loud right now, that's probably what most people are thinking. The problem with that thought process is though, is that depending on your way of trading, if you're like, you know what, I'd much rather patiently wait for the tag of this area first, then that's great, right? I think that's just safer. Like when I look back, see, like right now, this is an example of where like if this red bar comes back and takes it out, you're dead. You're dead in the water again, right? And so for me, I naturally like to just be super patient and super disciplined. But like, you know what, I'm just gonna wait. Why would I rush this? Let's just see what it's gonna happen, right? And I'll go with that, right? I'm okay missing it. Like if this thing just retraces all the way back up, all good. It is what it is. If I missed it, I missed it. It's one of those things. If I look back on the reality is I'm not going to take that. Like I would never take that again in the future. So just remember that whatever setups you guys take, if you're not willing to take it over and over and over again, then you can't be upset about it, right, guys? Are you RR stickler when it comes to taking trades? I'm not. Did I explain you? I think most of us think like that. Hey, take it easy, Jerson. Have a good weekend, eh? Yeah, Massimo, right on, my man. Yeah, man, it's true, right? Like I provided that narrative just now because I think a lot of us go through it. And look, I'm just sharing what I've been through, right? Like I was that guy where it's like, okay, this is it, this is it. Just imagine this right now, right? Imagine this where I'm like, I'm at this level. That green bar comes in, right? Okay, I'm gonna long, bam, stopped out. Oh shit. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, you know what? It looks like we're gonna hold this all-time high area. Let's take it again. Didn't get followed through. Boom, took a shit again. Same thing over here. We're like, ooh, we're reclaiming back above Globex. Maybe this is it. Boom, got shat on again. Like over and over again. Like you're just getting your ass handed to you, right? This is the part where it's just like you just gotta be able to be patient and say like, you know what, would you replicate this over and over again? Because sometimes, you know what, the answer might just be don't trade. Just stand on the sidelines. Just take the notes and see what happens, right? Sorry, I realized I missed some questions here. Give me a second. Just started to get some good logging. London session does not start for another hour, my man. We got a little bit more time still. How do you know Jake? So I just found Jake. So technically speaking, I started off with Stock Market Wolf 5 years ago, and he was actually Jake was a moderator in that Discord. Now I didn't really know him much, other than the fact that I knew he had left and started his own thing. When I want to learn options, I actually hopped on over because people said like, oh man, if you're to learn options, might as well learn from the GOAT. So I gave it a shot, and I'm glad I did. I mean, it's become the foundation to all my trading. And then yeah, anyways, he was just a good guy. I mean, I was killing it in the mastermind chat. Like I never really posted on the trading floor in the Discord, but I posted on the mastermind chat a lot. And that's essentially where I was like, anyone who is from the OG mastermind group will remember my name, my old username, and what I traded the most. I used to trade Tesla all the time. And I'm not even joking, consistency wise. I used to pretty much like win on Tesla trades 4 out of the 5 days, and I would do that for weeks on weeks on weeks. So anyways, those who've been following me long, you guys will remember that I've always been a Tesla guy, right? But then yeah, through that, I think I just built a good relationship with Jake, and I actually visited him in New York in 2024, I think it was. That's also when I bought my first Rolex, because I was actually in New York City. I went to visit Jake, met him for the first time, had a good conversation, built a good relationship with him. And then I remember visiting the Rolex AD because I'm like, you know what? Like the Rolexes in Vancouver, they never have inventory. They always play that game with you. So I actually just shot my shot. Like I walked in there, I'm like, let's just see if they have anything. And like that's literally where I bought my first Rolex, because I walked in and they're like, oh yeah, this literally just hit the shelf. Do you want it? I'm like, yeah, I'll take it. So anyways, that's the whole spiel about how I met Jake and how our relationship is today. So yeah, no, man, Jake's such a good guy. Such a good guy. What would I like to see to confirm? Wailuku trades. You must be from Hawaii. Are you from Hawaii, Wailuku? I would like to see a double bottom, man. I would like to see a double bottom, and I would like that double bottom to tag the bottom here. I would like to get a nice, strong reaction candle down here. So something like this. Yeah, Tesla, man, the good old days. Tesla was my bae. Oh, stock market was from your city. Crazy. I don't want to talk about like people's strategies too much on stream, just because I mean I respect everyone's strategy for what they do and how they do it. I traded small caps when I was in Stock Market Wolf's stream, so I did catch some crazy trades alongside. His record trade ever on small caps was also my record trade. He just held it for way longer than I did, and he had way more size in it than I did. I don't know if you guys remember the stock name HKD. That was crazy, man. I can't remember how much money I put in that. I think I put like 5 grand in that, and I turned it into like 23 grand or something like that. That was like Stock Market Wolf's first like $1 million trade. It was insane. The mastermind chat is still open. So if you're like the mastermind chat is specifically for those who took the original class. So if you are just watching the videos after the fact, it doesn't really count. Actually, you're just in the trading floor, and I don't mean that to be like to diminish the regular floor, but like that's why that mastermind chat existed before, because it was from the people who had attended back in the day. Would I say that the NQ daily pullback on and that hourly lower high entry would be an A+ setup? Let's see. We got the 5 minute. So right now we're just respecting the 9 EMA right now. So I'm not interested in longs. I think this could come back down still. 15-minute candle's not closed just yet. This is really tricky, right? We have such a strong hourly sell. We have to be very patient here. I think the double bottom setup with some stronger 15-minute bar confirmation might be kind of ideally what we want to see here if we really want to do this. Am I from HI? What is HI? What is that? You didn't fight that short. Do you think new Fed chair can flip the narrative tomorrow? You know what? I don't have an edge in news, so I'm not really too sure. I'm not from Hawaii, but I love the food though. As you can see, I'm literally having poke right now. Vancouver wise, this is like the best poke, man. Hands down. Best poke. I am down 5 per, shall I sell? I don't know what that means. What does that mean? I'm not going to tell you how to hold your trade, man. I can't do that to you. I don't even know what you're trying to do right now. Oh, sorry, I just realized. I think someone made the comment that we're already at the amount of likes we need. We're at 322 viewers right now. 223 likes. Awesome. All right. I will run a giveaway, gang, right now. Just give me a second here. I do got to get it set up. But if there's 300 you guys right now, guys, there's no reason why there's no 300 thumbs up. Let's get 300 thumbs up on the stream. I am going to run the giveaway, though. But in order for you to participate in this, you gotta drop that thumbs up, gang. Just saying. Yeah, I'm not a financial advisor. Why are you eating so late, my fellow West Coast Canadian? I'm a really busy dude, man. Like I'm like entrepreneurial life and trading and coaching students. Like I already had 3 one-on-ones with students today on top of all my client work that I've done today. So it's just been a busy day, and I just put my kids down to bed and all that stuff. So this is my me time. So I'm getting to eat and I'm getting to stream with you guys. I would like my double bottom at the level there in the channel that I have there, Jolo. I was going to say Aloha Trader. I know. So actually, I don't like Steve's. The reason why I like him, so his recipe are actually all homemade. His family is from Hawaii, actually. So a lot of the things we do here, like that's why I said that most of the poke places out here are all like more fusion sushi bowl type of deal. These guys' poke is as legit as it gets. Like, yeah, they still have those other topping stuff because obviously that's what people like here in Canada. But like their poke is like banger. Like I get the traditional bowl because it's just rice and just poke. I don't do any of that topping stuff. Just because the marinated poke is so good. Amnol, just reach out to me on Instagram, okay? If you're kind of curious about that type of stuff. I try not to sell myself too much on stream just because I want to focus on, like, you know, you guys. So just Amnol, just reach out to me on Instagram, okay, bro? That's just just channel spot was a price spot from prior. I went over that earlier, actually. I'm eating poke right now, man. I'm eating poke. Hey Johnny, I'm glad, man. I'm happy. Sub wise guy. No, I haven't taken any trade because I don't want to chase. Since I started, this thing has just been melting, and I've been answering questions. I actually prioritize chatting with you guys and, like, telling you guys, like, my strategies and how I would look to trade the chart if I were to. And a lot of times you guys end up catching the trades that I talk about because I'm so busy looking at the chat box, I actually miss a lot of the trades. But I'm okay with that too. It's not a big deal. This is not usual time that I trade personally for myself, but I'm just here to help kind of drop knowledge where I can with you guys, right? I'm just getting Streamlabs set up here so I can do the giveaway. Yeah, Steve's is good. Admiral, if you've never tried Steve's Poker Man, you've got to try it. See, Aloha Trader, he knows what I'm talking about. That's how it's supposed to be. That's how I eat my poke. Don't get me wrong, the toppings are great and all, but nah, man. A great poke place doesn't need corn and wakame to make it good. Their fish should speak for itself. I'm setting up the giveaway right now. Okay, guys, just hang tight. Yeah, Jolo, foundationally, that's where my system kind of derives from. But I take all different kinds. It depends on what the market presents, and I take what I can. That's awesome, dude. All right, guys. The giveaway bot is there. Let's get this going. You have the next 5 minutes, gang, to hop on this giveaway. Let's go. There's 319 of you guys right now, and I see 246 likes. Let's get those numbers up, man. These are rookie numbers. These are rookie numbers. Short trade's looking kind of good right now. Hugging the 90 MA, holding beneath that 332 area, guys. If you guys remember earlier on the chart, I said the 332 was the watch spot we want to watch for longs. These shorts we're looking real good right now as we put this lower high in. Now we might double bottom here, guys. So you need to manage your expectation on this short, but this move is pretty good. We've already made a 30-point move already. 30-point move already off that area. So we talked about that earlier, right, guys? Now, obviously, what we want to watch if for longs, we'd like to see a double bottom. So I'd really like us to tag this. Like, I don't feel comfortable not tagging this. We need to tag this. That's super important to me. You're gonna watch a movie later. What movie you watching, brother? Let's get, if we can get 38 more likes on this stream, guys, I will do another giveaway on top of this one, just so you guys know. While you guys are doing this, I just want to note as well, right? So some of the big deals that are out right now that are probably going to be gone soon, which is the reason why I'm bringing it up, is right now we have, so Take Profit Trader is doing a 50% off their accounts, and they rarely ever do that. So just an FYI, they're doing 50% off their accounts, no activation fee. You could basically scoop up 150K account with them for 180 bucks with no activation fee. So Take Profit Trader is one of the prop firms that I trade with the most. So I 100% support them. Tradeify still has their 40% off all their accounts. So if you want to get like a 50K straight to Funded, you can get for like 250 bucks, which is pretty solid. And then Funded Next just started their flex plans, and those are going for 47% off right now. So again, code RT, code RAKE will get you the best discounts. And then I think, oh yeah, Apex is also doing their 90% discounts right now. So I'm just noting all these right now because some of these guys have just started rolling out their discounts. So just an FYI to the gang, whichever prop firm you like trading with or whatever it may be, you just want to make sure that you guys know that the offerings are there for you guys. We got about 30 seconds left until this giveaway is done. Zay, your name is in here. Don't worry. I actually see your name. Let's get those numbers up, gang. Let's get those numbers up. All right, in 5 seconds, this is going to come to an end. I will announce the winner. But remember, guys, if we can get to 300 thumbs up, I will do another giveaway. 300 thumbs up, gang. There's 350 of you guys. There's no reason why we're not at 300 thumbs up already. All right, okay. So, guys, stop spamming the enter now. I'm going to delete this so that you guys don't keep going at this. Okay, stop spamming, guys, so I can actually pick the winner. All right, my man, Swampy. Swampy, where you at, bro? Where you at? Wherever you at, Swampy. Reach out to me on Instagram. DM me, and I will send you the code. 50K account, man. I do need proof of life here, though, Swampy. Can you, or Swami. Sorry, I keep calling you Swampy. Swami, can you message here, guys, so I can see you? So I know you're there. I'm going to give it a few minutes. Shorts are playing out nicely. So far, we've had a total of 36-point move so far on that on that short trade on the NQ. Swami, there you are. There you are. Beautiful. Hey, reach out to me on Instagram, okay? And I'll send you the code over there. Congratulations on winning that, man. That's amazing. Now there's 345 viewers. We have 282 thumbs up. Something's missing here, guys. You guys want me to do another giveaway? Show me how bad you guys want that giveaway. Money bag. One day, brother. One day. I have faith for you, brother. I have faith for you. What's gold doing? Gold is... So right now, this is an interesting spot for gold. I wouldn't take either direction right now, guys. I like the way that we are reclaiming back above this 45.77 AOI, and I think that this is kind of where we would long from here. But it's a little bit tricky just because of the fact that I'm looking at other confluences here, and I don't know if we're gonna get the break just yet. But I would like to see a gold long from here, though. That's what I would like to see. Right here. That's what I would want to see for gold. NQ. Looks like we're trying to form a double bottom, but again, like I said, I don't like the fact that we're not tagging the damn channel, man. What is going on? One day or day one. Let's go. Right on, man. That's actually literally a one-line quote that's actually at the gym that I used to go to. You get the unliked and the like again. Funny guy. We need 13 more, guys. Is My Fund of Futures a monthly subscription, or if you pass, it goes away? I think all films of greatness. I'm pretty sure all prop firms, once you've passed, there's no more subscription. There shouldn't be a monthly subscription for funded. Yeah, no problem, man. No problem. What's gold doing? See? That's what I'm saying. Gold's still tricky. Still tricky here. Doesn't look like it wants to hold right now. Maybe we come back and we test the maybe we test here. Test the 4573. Do you give no activation accounts? Depends, man. So Jake kind of hooks me up with accounts to give away. Sometimes I am able to get accounts on my own to give away as well. But it really just depends on what we've done. So far we've done Lucid giveaways, we've done Take Profit Trader giveaways. I want to say we've done Tradeify giveaways before too. We've done alpha giveaways. So it really just depends on the prop, man. It really depends on the prop. We got half an hour left until the London opens right now, though. Just be patient, man. We just had a pretty big move, right? So Iceman made Spotify crash. Crazy, eh? Really? That's wild. What are my VWAP settings? Regular. I haven't done anything to my VWAP. I just basically removed all the shadow bands and stuff like that. Looks like NQ longs are shaping up here. Oh, is gold going to make the move? Is gold finally going to make the move here? Let's see. NQ want to make a move here too? Hysterex, are you talking about me, man? Wise guy, I'm not sure if you were AFK earlier. I already mentioned this double bottom is essentially the long NQ setup that you would want to take. Right now, we're also looking at gold to see if we hold this 45.77 AOI for longs up here as well. Hysterex. That's too funny, dude. I did. Hey, the DJ, I did actually get the tea. I got Hawaiian fruit tea. I actually intentionally got this because you were talking about tea the other day. Show us your floating trade on chart. What does that mean? We need 6 more thumbs up, guys, and I'll rock that giveaway for the gang. I'm not longing right now. I'm honestly focused on you guys right now. I'm managing the chat, the giveaway, and asking questions. That's why I'm sharing with you guys where the entry points would be. Just because it's actually pretty tough for me to kind of hop into things back and forth right now. Like, you guys saw me in the past couple of streams, right? Like, usually when I'm entering trades, it's because I'm not talking to you guys. But if I'm talking to you guys at the same time, it's very difficult for me to go back and forth. Yeah. No, don't be sorry, man. Like, it's okay. Like, the chat knows. Usually when I hop in the trade, I'll always show my entry. I'm never hiding that. It's just that right now I am back and forth, and there's been a couple times now where I've taken entries after the fact because I get to it too late, and then it's just not a good entry, right? So I've been mentioning on the stream already that I was looking for a double bottom here for longs. I definitely really want to tag the lower area here though before we take it, but it looks like we're forming quite nicely right now. And then on gold earlier, I also made the comment that I like the way that we reclaim my AOI here at 45.77 for a long trade here as well. So right now, this is the 2R trade setup for gold, and that's the 2R trade setup for NQ. Copper? Bro, I don't trade copper. What's copper again? What's the ticker name for copper? Is it just this? What's the ticker for copper, guys? HG. HG. Well, if all the metals will follow through, maybe we'll get follow through here too. But I mean, I'd watch how we react up here at 28,455 or 45, sorry. Yeah, this is one of those trades where like if you didn't enter down here already, like if you didn't enter down here for that longs, it's pretty much risky for you to take a long here at this point. There's not enough meat on the bone for it to be worth it. Oh, GC with that dirty pullback. Oh, we're at 300 likes as well. Thoughts on Obsidian? What's Obsidian? What is that? Oh, is this the Russell? This is Russell? This is copper, guys. This is copper. It says right here, copper futures. Oh, was I in RTY? Ha, derp. That's too hilarious. Thanks for calling me out on that, man. I didn't even realize I clicked on the wrong name. That is too funny, bro. Thanks for calling me out, man. I didn't even notice. Okay, then never mind. Not as hot if that's the case. Gold is not as sexy. NQ, on the other hand, my, oh my. We've already gotten 1 hour trade at this point. 50 points would have been locked in already. Thanks. Well, we do have 300 thumbs up, so I will do another giveaway, guys. Just because I'm feeling generous tonight. All right, I'm gonna just let me activate the bot. Don't type it in yet. Is my level 29,262? I have 29,236 and 29,213 in terms of level. I haven't activated the bot yet. Hold on. Now the bot is active. Go ahead, gang. As you guys go through that, I'm going to eat my poke. This is not a clean trade, but I'm going to shoot my shot while you guys are doing this. I would not recommend. This is not a good setup. I'm testing out a confluence right now, and I'll show you guys why. I'm looking at this. Right now, I'm trying to see if we can hold this FF indicator trend line here and see if we can get a breakout of the trigger line. That's the reason why I entered this. So this is not my usual type of trade, hence why I'm saying I still much rather have us have a nice hold above the 4577 AOI. That's usually where I would want to take the entry, but I'm going to see what we do here. Let's see if we get follow through on that. NQ longs though. NQ longs are moving, man. NQ longs are moving. Right now, from the placement of that entry, we're at 71 points already on the trade. Pretty banger. We have about 2 minutes left until this giveaway is up. 2 minutes left. Ron is probably getting some well-earned rest, man. He's getting some sleep. I can see. I see 122 entries right now. I can see exactly who's been entering. Let's get those numbers up. If you haven't dropped a thumbs up yet, make sure you do that. NQ's moving beautifully off that double bottom. I think safely, to be honest, the double bottom here, this spot is probably pretty safe, to be honest. Like, if you really, really want to be safe, 92 points would be a solid spot, in my opinion. We could retrace back up to this channel, but again, this is where, like, for me, I would probably trim. I would trim. Like, if I didn't trim for 1R already, I'll definitely trim in this area, and I'd let the runners run. More so just from a structural perspective, my friend. Because, like, when we take a look at where we had our last kind of, like, support range, I'll just draw a box here. This is kind of like that last support range area, right? So for me, I would do this more so just so that I could take my profit before we come up to that resistance area, potential resistance area. So it's more so of a structure perspective. All right, the giveaway is up now, so stop spamming the chat. I'm gonna get a winner here. Stop spamming the chat. Stop spamming the chat. All right. Congratulations to Mr. JCap_89. You are the winner. Reach out to me on Instagram. Money bag. Don't be sad. We still love you, brother. We still love you. All right, JCap. So you got my Instagram there, right? Just reach out to me there and DM me, and then I'll send you the code for that. One more for shits and gigs. Yo, man, I'm out of accounts. Technically speaking, tonight I didn't actually have any accounts to really technically push out tonight. I just had some codes left from my own side that I had, so that's actually what I was providing to you guys tonight. Otherwise, I technically would have had nothing for you guys tonight, just so you guys know. All right, thanks, JCap. I will reach out to you after, okay? I'll connect with you after the stream. We got about 16 minutes left till the stream's over. Did anyone catch this NQ double bottom, by the way, guys? I know I had talked about it, but I'm just kind of curious if anyone actually got in on this. Oh, Rio Chanosh. Chansa, let's do it, man. Let's do it. Good stuff, man. Oh, we got another one. We got Trey, we got AXP, we got Tom. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, it makes me happy. Even though I wasn't able to enter into that trade, I'm glad you guys caught that double bottom. So right now, that would have been a good trim spot already. That's 93 points in total right now. That would be a nice solid, what is that? 1.86R trim. Obviously, 2R trim would be right here. Sometimes I just don't like to be a prick for a tick. That's the only reason why. But it looks like we're going to get it anyways. Did we hit it? Did we hit it? Boom. That would have been, that's 2R, guys. That is 2R from entry already. Oh no, the trader guys. My man. All good, man. No sweat. Just take that dub, man. Just take the dub. Shake it off. Jake, you went in on the first one? You didn't wait for the double bottom? Come on, man. You know me and my double bottoms, brother. Jordan just hit profit. Nice work. Good dub, man. Good dub. Would I wait for the pullback? So right now, what I would like to see, what I'm anticipating if we can get there, is I would want to see price test the VWAP up here, but then I would like to see us hold my channel here. If we can get a nice higher low formed at the channel, then I think that we have a possibility for a continuation from there. So guys, this is, look at this, like, beautiful, beautiful. I'm glad, I'm hoping that if you haven't already, that you trimmed or something here. If you want to hold runners for more, that's very valid. This is one of those moments where you can, like, again, to each their own. I mean, I don't like move my stop losses too much, but it'd be a safe thought process to move it to break even at this point. Did I get wrecked by SPX? I mean, I think I almost feel like it's part of the rite of passage, man. I don't think you can trade SPX without getting wrecked. I've had bad days on SPX, but I've also had big days. Like I used to, for SPX, I would only trade it as like more of like a lotto. Like I would never trade more than 2 contracts at a time for SPX. But when I would get my dubs though, they were never small ones. They were like 2 to 300% bangers. Hey, 1 HP. Let's get it, man. That's amazing. Awesome. That's amazing. I'm glad you guys caught that trade, dude. I'm glad you guys caught that trade. Yeah, I mean, you know what? It's not a big deal. I know you guys are always like hoping that I can catch trades live with you guys at the same time. And you guys have been watching the stream for long enough. You guys know I do take trades live with you guys. But you guys have seen me when I take trades like chasing after the fact because I was maybe answering a question or chatting with you guys or running the giveaway. It just never works out. Like my risk ends up being too wide, which is the reason why I don't, right? So honestly, I'm just glad you guys can catch it, man. I'm just glad you guys can catch it. What is your entry model on these trades? What confirmations do you need? So I like double bottom patterns just in general. That gold trade that you guys asked for, that one got stopped out. So right now, to be perfectly honest, I wouldn't be looking to even try gold longs at this point. I'd be very much open to just taking those shorts, but we'll leave it. We'll see what it does there. I would, like I said, anyone who missed what I said earlier, that gold trade, I was testing a thesis out based on this. I was looking to see if we were going to hold this trend line on the FF indicator to see if we can continue a breakout, but we never did. So that was really the only reason why I tested that out. So it was a test trade. What was I saying? Yeah, sorry. I like double bottom plays. This is kind of like my go-to. A lot of times I'm looking for higher time frame confirmation. So if you have more bullish time frame confirmations on multi time frames, then that's kind of generally what I'm looking for that. So lows could be deeper. No trim, but I did move the stop loss to profit. Thanks for the insights. Hey, no worries, man. Someone mentioned earlier about Jake's reversal dip buys. I think it was Joe Lona, like ES 15 minute, the last 45 minutes RPA is textbook that Jake enters. Yeah. What has been your biggest day's options? Options wise, percentage wise and dollar wise, those are 2 different numbers. So the highest percentage I've ever taken, actually, believe it or not, wait. Actually, you know what? It was Tesla. I was gonna say I didn't think it was Tesla. My second biggest trade percentage wise was Netflix. I had swung call options. I think I still have it on my Instagram. I'm not sure if I kept it there or not. But I swung call options and I trimmed for 150% and I let my runners run to 300% for the next day open. I think Tesla, my highest I've ever swung that one for was like 400%. From a dollar perspective, my biggest options trade was $12,000 in one day. Hey, awesome AXP. Take it easy, man. Have a good night. Generally speaking, Aloha, I like bar by bar confirmation. So I like candle close. It's not, I find that it's very unsafe to just take a candle while it's still moving. Hassan, I don't know if it was you who asked that question earlier. It's just the classic VWAP. I have not done anything to it. All I've done is I've removed some of the visuals, but I have not customized any setting on the VWAP. I don't use anchored VWAP either. Jeez, that's crazy. That's a crazy gain on those options. Yeah, you know, I usually don't hold it for that long because, like, for me, at some point in time, even if the market offers me more of an opportunity, like I don't want, like, I know some people will hold like a one contract runner and see how far it goes. For me, once I get to a certain point, I'm like, you know what, I'm comfortable just closing it out and walking it away. And the reason why is because, like, I want to be able to mentally detach from that trade and then move on to the next trade. So that's kind of the reason why I do that. Hey, Ramirez, that's amazing, man. Have a great night. You're in calls with NVD until June 18th. Thoughts on how long to hold? Pretty up on that profit right now already. NVDA. I haven't looked at like singular stock charts in a while, man. What does NVDA look like? Wow. Oh, that's amazing. I actually have shares in NVDA, so this is good for my long-term stock portfolio. What were your call options on this? I know you said expired June 18th. What's your strike price? Yeah, SPX can get really disgusting real fast. I remember watching an SPX trade where I had taken profit for like 300-400% already. And I remember watching at the end of the day, I'm like, man, if I would have held it, I would have gone like 3,000%. Insane. You have a $300 strike price. I mean, I don't know if you're holding a full position right now, but I would trim, to be honest. I would trim some off. And I only say that because the NQ is coming close to the $30,000 spot. So I don't know if we will get to 300 by June. Again, this is just my opinion, right? Like I don't really know. I haven't traded this in a really, really long time. I mean, the breakout looks good right now. I just don't know if I would hold a full position. Take it easy, Historic. NVDA. I'm sorry, Nvidia. Interesting that my take profit spot is literally where it's pulling back from. That's wild. That's wild. I made the comment already. Anyone who saw this is what I would want to see. I would want to see us set a higher low up here for continuation longs if we were to on the NQ. Hopefully that helps. Have a good night, Jordan. Take it easy, man. The NQ double bottom. So basically, I was mentioning earlier on when price was still kind of forming its way down here. I really want to see us tag this area actually, which we still haven't yet, which is why I get very uneasy about this, right? I want to see us tag down here first. And so I wanted the double bottom to actually form down here, which we never did. So that's for me is where like it's just not as clean of a setup as I would like. But again, I was essentially looking for a double top, double bottom pattern. Sorry, this would be a reversal setup. So at least this has to be 2R. I mean, a 1R trade wouldn't even be worth my time because reversal patterns generally don't work out as well. But this was a double bottom form trade. And you can even see on the bar by bar perspective, we actually formed that 5-minute close on the double bottom as well. So anyways, that's essentially kind of like in summary what the trade was kind of based upon. Is that not a closed double bottom? What do you mean by that? Baljeet, hopefully you had a good time at the movies and the dinner. You just missed out on NQ melting like crazy. That's what you meant. Yeah. That's what you meant, Shania. Yes, yes, yes. We have 4 minutes left until this until London opens up. Hope the movie was worth it. Any way to get in even if it doesn't come up to the view up in your opinion, or should we wait for a reset? I'm assuming you mean retest. I mean, you can take it wherever you want. I'm just saying that game plan wise, that's kind of what I would look for personally. I mean, just hopping in is just not ideal. Just my opinion, right? How would I look at a double bottom on a higher time frame? Well, I mean, are you when you ask that question, are you referring to like a double bottom at a higher time frame, or are we saying that a double bottom on a small time frame? But how would you read that on a higher time frame? What do you mean by that question? Thoughts on break and retest trades? I'm more of a break and retest trader than I am a breakout trader, so I'm definitely more I'm more lean on break and retest. Right now, Theo, the long trade is a reversal setup on the NQ, which already has taken place. The question now comes down to, for those who are still in this, is whether or not you want to hold for more, maybe to come up to the VWAP area or not, or if you want to take it. Like at this point, I already mentioned, like if you haven't trimmed, you should totally trim by now. You can see the exact spot of PT was the pivot spot before the pullback. So that 2R trim would have been beautiful. And anything after that, I mean, that's completely up to you if you want to hold for more or not. Yeah, break and retest trade. I mean, technically speaking, we had one right here, right? So this would have been like a break and retest on NQ, down, up, and then back down. So obviously, depending on what time frame you trade on, 1 minute, 2 minute, 5 minute, 10 minute. I mean, depends on what you do, but this would be it, right? Like you would take it, and then from a stop loss perspective, you would either use the pivot spot as your stop loss, or you could use the structure, your last lower high structure as your choice, right? So it'd be completely up to you to decide where you want to do that, either at the pivot spot or the prior lower high, and then from there you would just target whatever your R multiple is going to be, whether it's 1R, 2R, whatever. Like generally speaking, I would imagine that most people would probably want to trim at the level just to be safe, just because we had a level at 29,476. But if you were shooting for the channel, then maybe you trim at the level and then close at the channel. Either way, this would have been a 2R trade right here too. So that would be an example of a break and retest, low multi. Hopefully that answers your question. Did you you took that exact trade? That's awesome, dude. See if they make new higher high. TP. Did you hit TP? TP. You're holding this till New York? All right, best of luck, dude. Like if the 50-minute revisits the low, it would be a smaller pattern to the 5-minute one you showed. You mentioned reversals aren't as high probably. Is that because it's a mean reversion? Yeah, generally speaking. So I guess I'll answer both those questions. The first question of like, if the 50-minute revisits the low, it would be similar pattern. So if I understand your question correctly, um, Yeah, I mean, depending on how the pattern is formed, because there's no cookie cutter way to answer this question because it really depends on how the bars are being formed, right? Like a 2 minute double bottom could just simply be like a 15-minute bar. Like it really could be, right? Or maybe it could be a 30-minute bar. Generally speaking, like a double bottom pattern with like a bullish confirmation on like a 15 or 30 or an hour. Again, it really depends on when the candle's forming would look good. I think kind of what one of the guys mentioned earlier, which is beautiful, is that like if you can get double bottom forming on the 2 minute time frame, like 15 minutes before the hourly close, that could look pretty good because if the hourly closes as a bullish failure to go lower with a 2 minute double bottom, that might be a nice setup for a continuation to the upside. I don't know if that answers your question, Alio, but that'd just be an example. Um, yeah, Shania, but the in terms of the reversals not being as high probable, it's because you're fighting a trend, right? If you're generally your trend's your friend, so if you're fighting it, it's going to tend to likely have a lower success rate, just in general. I mean, there's so many factors to that, but that would be my comment. Is like you're fighting the trend, right? So if you're fighting the trend and the trend is supposed to be your friend, your probabilities could be much lower for sure. Yeah, Lil Melty, that's the way to go, man. Trend's your friend, man. Trend's your friend. What is a good double bottom? What do you mean by that, MobX? I kind of explained that already, I think, over the course of today. So I guess maybe I ask that question in a little bit bigger detail for me. You're in at 305. Should you hold? I mean, that's up to you, man. It depends on what your price target is, why you're holding, like what's your trade thesis? What's the reason for your trade? And I am going to hop off soon here, guys. I got a really early start tomorrow here as well. So just so you guys know, like usually my day starts 5 hours after the stream ends. So to make money. That's not a good answer, bro. That's not a good answer. Whatever your game plan is, man, what's your risk to reward? What are you looking for from this trade? Is there a chart structure you're looking for? Is there a reason why you're looking for that specific, number? Just remember that your dollars are relevant to the market, right? Whatever arbitrary number you're looking for is completely irrelevant. The market does what the market does. You could be in a one mini trade right now and you'd be up $1,000. You could be in a 5 micro trade right now, you'd be up $500. In the same equivalence, if I had a 15 contract trade, I'd be up $15,000 right now. So just it's all relevant in the end of the day. Don't worry about the dollar too much, man. Like what trade the chart? What is the chart telling you? Hey, no problem, Pepin. Looks like we're continuing off this higher low here, or this potential higher low. See if we get follow through on that. No problem, dude. NQ was definitely the better trade because gold is doing nothing. It's doing nothing. It's just chilling. I mean, gold maybe might wake up in a bit, but it's not doing anything at the moment. NQ was the better trade. Nice learning. Glad you were able to caught that gold short, man. I mean, you're technically right. You should be trading the trend on gold. There's no reason to long it. Like I said earlier, I was testing out the a trade theory based off of the FF indicator to see if we were going to be able to get some follow through on it. We just never got follow through on it. So, cream easier trend becomes when you can identify those trends. Yeah, man, 100%. Trade the chart, man. Keep your ego, arrogance, emotions at the door. They don't belong in the trading world. 1 HP, balls of steel, diamond hands. If you have an Instagram and price does get to 30K tomorrow and you manage to hold it there, you gotta DM me or tag me or something, man. I'm curious. I'm curious if you actually hit that number, man. That'd be sick. And Lil Melty, that's exactly what it is. Trading doesn't need to be crazy, right? It's about consistency. We're really fighting hard on the spot, eh? All right, gang. I am gonna head out, man. I mean, it's been a pleasure this week with you guys. Hopefully, it's been very helpful. I think going into tomorrow, I would definitely hear. I'm just gonna go through this quickly here before I kind of sign off. But Yeah, let's see what we do here, man. I mean, like in the end of the day, yeah, we've had a big pullback, but this double bottom might be the low, to be honest, and we might just rocket and break 2 new all-time highs. It's very plausible. I don't know where we're going to open up tomorrow, to be honest, but if we can get a nice break and retest above Globex or break and retest above all-time high, so 29,690 or 29,781, that'd be great to see. Um, you know, gold, I'm not bullish at all. I'm not saying that gold can't go up, but I'm not bullish on gold. I would probably be looking for shorts tomorrow if I were trading it, but we'll see what price does. But all in all, man, like thanks guys for tuning in this week. I'll be back at it again next week, and who knows? Maybe hopefully we'll have other kind of accounts that we can give away next week because we are working on a few other things as well. But yeah, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and if you guys want to follow me on Instagram just for the journey because I do post there often, both about food and about trading. You guys can follow me there on Instagram. Anyways, with that, guys, you guys have a wonderful night. Have a great weekend. Don't feel forced to trade. It's OPEX Friday. Take it easy, guys. Take care.